Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tarikaremba. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I feel like I haven't been here for a while, but you know, there's a good reason for that. A lot was happening. A girl had an exam last week, but I'm back like I never left. And yeah, let's just get into this video. Okay, today we are talking about going where you are celebrated and not tolerated. And if that is something that you are interested in, make sure to click the like button down below, drop a comment, and of course, if you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so today's topic is actually really just like near and dear to my heart, okay? Because I find that sometimes in life, you realize that certain people in your life are just tolerating you. They don't really want you there. They don't really care about you. You're just another person. And, you know, you're just wasting your time investing in that friendship, relationship, whatever, because at the end of the day, it doesn't make sense for you to be showing up every day, pouring into the situation, choosing this person every single day, but it's all one-sided. Okay, you need to realize that you are deserving of effort. You are deserving of people that actually want you there, people that actually want to be a part of your life and want you to be a part of their lives. Because, you know, at the end of the day, like, life is too short, man. We're living in a panorama. Okay, it's a pandemic. We can't be out here dealing with one-sided things. Every day I have to hit you up. Every day I have to make plans. Every day I have to be the one making an effort. And if I don't do that, then there's no relationship there. There's no talking. There's no conversation. There's nothing. It's one-sided. It's one-sided. It's one-sided. And the truth of the matter is, people show up for who they want to show up for. If you actually matter to that person or those people or whatever the situation is, okay, you wouldn't be in a situation where you always have to be the one who's fighting, as we'd say. Like, if you're the only one arku fightira, then what are you, like, why are you the only one making an effort? Why? It's a two-way street. Any and all relationships, even like with parents, okay, it's a two-way street. Okay, there's only so much that you can do on your own as the one party to the relationship. There's only so much you can do by yourself. You also deserve to have people in your life that also want to show up, also want to make an effort, and also meet you halfway. And I'm sorry to break it to you, but if that is the situation you're dealing with, then baby, you need to do something about that situation. And I guess I'd say you have two options. So the first option would of course be having a conversation about it. I am a very strong believer in talking about things. Okay, like, let's talk about it. You have an issue with me, let's talk about it. How do you feel? What's going on? You know, what would you want things to be like moving forward? You know, I think that if you don't have a conversation about how you feel and all of that, then you can't expect things to change or things to get better, because at the end of the day, the people you're dealing with are not mind readers. Okay, whatever expectations and needs you have to be communicated. So it's up to you to communicate that. But obviously, the other thing, which would be step 2, is that if you're dealing with a situation where these people or this person is being stubborn and they're like, nah, I'm not like that, you know, you're just being ungrateful, or, you know, I'm doing what I can, take it or leave it, bruh, you need to now realize that you now need to make a decision and decide if this is the type of person you want to be dealing with. Because if you're the type of person who makes an effort and shows up every day, and you're dealing with someone who says, this is why I'm deal with it, you need to reevaluate that. Because like I said, you're worthy of someone who's actually going to try. And I mean, if someone's going to have a this is why I'm attitude at this big age, that's not going to work. And the thing is, you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that. At that point, you need to realize that, you know what, I've said something about it. Okay, I have talked about how I feel, I've talked about my expectations, I've talked about what I would also like, but I've also been met with, I'll do better, and then they don't do better. Or I've been met with, this is who I am, take it or leave it. You need to understand that you don't have to deal with that. You are in control of your life and the things that you want in your life and the people that you have in your life. You don't have to put up with people who treat you like an option. You don't have to tolerate people who treat you like you're unimportant to them. Just because person X thinks you're worthless and they don't value you doesn't mean that person Y won't value you. At the end of the day, I always say it's better to be alone than to be surrounded with people that make you feel alone. You know, deep that for a moment. Okay, it's better to be alone than to be in a room full of people that you call your friends, family, bae, whatever, but you still feel alone with these people. Like, what is the point? Why are you exerting that energy? Why are you putting in that effort? It needs to make sense, and if it's not making sense, then you now need to take the action, have that conversation, or alternatively distance yourself and remove yourself from that situation. Because one thing that I know for sure is that you don't have to force someone who actually wants to show up. You don't have to force things with someone who actually wants you in their life. Yeah, sometimes they may slack, some days may be bad, whatever, but ultimately there's a difference between, oh, they're having a bad day, they're going through a rough patch, whatever, and this is who they consistently show up as. You don't need to deal with that. And I hope you have the courage to not continue dealing with that, because you deserve to be in a place where, or a situation where, or relationships, friendships, whatever, where you are celebrated, you're wanted. People actually, get hacked and think, wow, Tari isn't here today. That's not okay. Where is she? Or people that just in general want to be there and show up. You deserve that. And you also need to realize that it's also up to you to make that room in your life and to make those decisions and changes. Because one thing I always like to say, child, think of the whole Sierra, Future, Russell situation. If Sierra didn't leave Future, she wouldn't be with Russell. That's all I'm saying. In the same way, if you keep holding on to that or clinging on to that situation where you know that honestly, without me making any effort, there's nothing here, then you're not in a position where you're able to receive what you're also looking for. You're not in a position where you can also make an effort for what you actually want in your life. So making that decision, making those choices, making those changes, having those conversations, or whatever needs to happen, that's up to you. Okay, only you can do that. Only you can show up for yourself. Only you can make sure that all of these things happen or don't happen. At the end of the day, it's your life, like you have to do what makes sense for you. You need to show up for you. You need to make decisions that are in your best interest, because no one is going to come and say, Tari, we need to do this for your life because this is what's best for your life. I mean, yeah, maybe, some people will love you enough to shake it into you, but at the end of the day, you're the one who has to make that choice. And I hope you have the courage to make that choice, because you are worthy, okay? You are worthy of love. You're worthy of effort. You're worthy of also just like being treated like you matter, because you do matter. And if people around you treat you like you don't have to deal with that. Anyway, we will end this video here. I hope that if you are in any such situation, you have the courage to walk away from that and you have the courage to show up for yourself, because you are deserving. Anywho, remember to click the like button down below. Remember to comment, share this with your friends, family, whoever, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next video.